What's up guys, Jordan Hardy here, boxing reporter. You don't have to just be a professional fighter to use Victor Conte's Spider Training Stack. I use it every day when I'm working out in the gym to stay fit. I'm Jordan Hardy and I'm snack strong.
Hell of a fight you've announced here this morning, lomachenko against Luke Campbell. How did you put it together? When did it first?
Well, obviously Luke Campbell's been mandatory for a while now with the WBC, and they ordered this fight. I think the general consensus was that we'd do it in America, obviously probably more money. Lomachenko's already a huge star in America, but Lomachenko has got the desire to box in the UK because he's been at our shows and they've shocked him. Obviously his good friend Usyk beat Tony Bellew in Manchester last November. They loved the experience, and we got the deal done with Top Rank, and for many reasons. One, because it's a massive moment, an event for British boxing, but two, we believe Luke Campbell can win the fight, and in the UK I think he's got a better chance of winning the fight. Lomachenko is pound for pound #1, superstar, genius, but Luke Campbell can fight. Our greatest amateur ever from Great Britain, Olympic gold medalist. These two have followed each other around the world as amateurs, and I believe he's got the boxing IQ and the brain to give Lomachenko a great fight, and I believe he can beat him.
Talking about the #1 pound for pound fighter, in that respect, is it taking a bit of punt putting Luke in with him?
Yeah, but he's mandatory. You can't really turn these fights down, these opportunities. Otherwise, what are you in the sport for? Luke's been around, he's fought for a world title. I believe he should have won that fight against Jorge Linares. This opportunity presents himself. He's in the absolute prime of his career. He's got a chance to make history at the O2 in London and basically become himself the pound for pound #1 fighter in the sport. So he's up for it. He's got a great team in Shane McGuigan and George Groves. They've been there, they've experienced this, and they'll put a game plan together to try and win.
As you say, in London, not a long way from where he fought and won the Olympic gold medal.
Both of them. Both won gold in London 2012. And I think we've got to remember that about Luke Campbell. It's not something he's going to be overawed with. Winning gold in London for a Brit was a pretty taxing experience. Debuted in Hull outdoors in front of 10,000 people. Boxed in California against Linares for the world title. Boxed at Wembley in front of 80,000 people to beat Yvonne Mendy to get this fight. So he's got the experience. He's just up against a genius in Lomachenko. But going to be a tough night. But two great amateurs, two great professional fighters.
There's such an obsession with sort of heavyweight boxing at the moment. So where does this sort of compare in the standings of great fights we've seen in this country?
Well, I think judging by the pre-sale yesterday at the O2, it was probably the fastest pre-sale we've seen at the O2 Arena for a fight. General sale starts in about half an hour. I think it will pretty much sell out today. Great thing about British fight fans are they're educated now. Boxing has had such a huge growth in this market that people follow on Twitter, they follow on Instagram, they read, they come to the shows, so they understand the game and they understand the relevance and the ability of Vasily Lomachenko as a pound for pound great. So the British fight fans, this is a must-see event. If you have any interest in boxing, you're going to see a pound for pound #1 here. You talk about Sugar Ray Leonard, you talk about other previous pound for pound greats of their era. Well, this is one of them that's coming to London to fight. It's very, very unique. But even better than that, we've got one of our guys trying to beat him, and one of our guys who's very, very good as well. So it's an honour to promote, and it was a big deal getting it to the UK. I think there's a lot of talk about British boxing with our deal in the States, that a lot of the fighters are going over there to box. You had Fury, Joshua. We've now brought Terence Crawford, Golovkin, Usyk, Errol Spence, and now Lomachenko to the UK in the last few years. So we've got to make sure that we remain that hub. And trust me, these fighters, they want to fight in the UK. They've seen the atmosphere, Sweet Caroline, the intensity, the build-ups, and they want to be a part of that.
You mentioned Anthony Joshua there. What's the chance of his rematch with Ruiz coming back to the UK?
Good chance. I think Cardiff is the front runner right now. He doesn't care where it is, but unfortunately he's got to make the decision. I'm not making it for him. The training team just say, look, common sense would tell you home is better than away in any sport. There is the opportunity to go to Madison Square Garden. That's of interest as well. We'll be alerting Andy Ruiz's team this week about where the fight will be, and right now Cardiff is certainly the front runner.
And what do you say to people who say that he shouldn't be taking this fight?
Probably right. But we have a contractual rematch. You don't really get the opportunities to become heavyweight world champion that often. Would he or could he or should he have an interim fight and a little confidence builder? Yeah, maybe. That's not him. He's got no interest in that at all. That hasn't even been discussed. What it has been discussed is I should have beaten Andy Ruiz that night. I performed poorly and I lost the fight. So I'm going to beat him next time. I want to be a 2-time world heavyweight champion. Give me that fight now. That's the instruction of Anthony Joshua. The training team believe they're favourites in that fight. It's going to be very, very difficult. But if you're favourite in a fight to win the unified world heavyweight championship, you've got to be taking it. And that's where we're at.